Hello, my wonderful listeners. I suspect many of you have faced a common challenge. Which preposition, in, at, or on, should you use in this or that situation? It is one of those topics that can make even experienced learners pause. Today, we're going to dive into this maze together and find our way out. Join me as we listen to a conversation between two friends, Leo and Sam, who are sitting in a quiet cafe, turning this preposition puzzle into a fun and simple game. The morning sun filtered through the cafe window, casting long, soft shadows over the wooden table. Leo was sipping his espresso, while Sam sat opposite him, staring at his English grammar notebook with a look of pure confusion. Leo, Sam sighed, pushing his book away. I've been studying for an hour and I still don't get it. Why is it in the morning, but on Monday? And why is it at noon? It feels like someone just threw these prepositions into a hat and picked them at random. Leo chuckled and set his cup down. I promise it's not random. It's actually quite logical if you think about it like a pyramid. We go from general, broad concepts to specific, tiny points. Let's look into it together. Look into? Sam asked. Does that mean to watch something? Not quite. To look into means to investigate or examine a problem to understand it better. We're going to look into the logic of these three little words. Think of in as the biggest, widest container. We use it for the longest periods, years, months, and seasons, like in 2026, in May, or in the summer. Sam grabbed his pen. Okay, so in is for the big stuff. What about on? Exactly. Now we zoom in a bit. On is for a slightly narrower space, days and specific dates. We say on Monday, on my birthday, or on the 5th of May. Think of it as a surface you can stand on. A day is like a piece of paper on a desk. You are on that day. That's a helpful image, Sam noted, scribbling it down. So let me guess. At is for the most specific time. Spot on, Sam, Leo beamed. You've got it. At is for the exact point on the clock. At 5 p.m., at noon, at midnight. It's the precise dot on your timeline. Sam nodded, feeling a bit more confident. That covers time, but what about places? That's where I really get lost. It follows the same pyramid logic, Leo said. Again, in is for the largest enclosed spaces, countries, cities, and neighborhoods. I live in Australia. I am in Melbourne. I am in a room. You are inside the container. And on? Asked Sam. On is for a surface or a line. You are on the street, on the floor, or on the bus. Notice you are on a surface, not inside a giant box. You can stand on a bus, right? But you go into a car because you have to fold yourself up to sit down. Sam laughed. That makes sense. So, at is for the specific point again? Yes, if you are meeting someone, you don't say in the bus stop, you are at the bus stop. That's your meeting point. It's a precise location on a map. Sam leaned back, watching a waiter walk by. This is making so much more sense. But what about all those weird expressions? Like, why do we say get on a plane, but get in a car? Ah, the exceptions. English loves them. You should write these down so you don't forget, suggested Leo. Wait, write down? Does that mean just to write? It means to record information on paper, usually so you can remember it later. It's a very common phrase for students. Anyway, think about the size. You can stand up and walk around in a plane or a ship, so you are on them. But a car is small, you just sit in it. Therefore, in. Sam pondered this for a moment. I think I'm starting to see the pattern. It's all about the perspective, right? Exactly. You're catching on quickly, Leo said with a smile. Catching on? Does that mean I'm winning? In a way. To catch on means to begin to understand a complex idea or a trend. You are catching on to the logic of English grammar. Sam smiled. I love that. So let's test it. If I say, I'll see you at the cafe on Friday in the afternoon, is that correct? Leo raised his eyebrows, impressed. That is absolutely perfect. You used all three correctly in one sentence. Wait, let's look at that again. At the cafe, that's a specific location point. On Friday, that's a specific day. In the afternoon, that's a broad part of the day. It's the pyramid. You nailed it, Leo said. But be careful. There are always little tricks. We say at home and at work. These are fixed expressions. You don't say in home. You just have to learn those by heart. That sounds like I'll need to keep up with my practice, Sam sighed, but with a smile. What does keep up mean? Like keep a secret? No, Leo laughed. To keep up with someone or something means to continue to do something at the same speed or level. If you keep up with your studies, you won't fall behind. You're doing great, Sam. The two friends finished their drinks, feeling satisfied with the lesson. I feel like I can finally get through this topic now, Sam said, closing his notebook. Get through? Like a door? No, I mean to complete a difficult task or period. I've been struggling with these prepositions for weeks, and today I feel like I finally passed the hurdle. I'm proud of you, Sam said, standing up. Just remember, don't obsess over being perfect. Even if you use the wrong preposition, people will still understand you. The most important thing is that you keep speaking. I will, Sam promised. Next time, let's go for a walk in the park, on Sunday at 10 a.m. I wouldn't miss it for the world, Leo replied. As they stepped out of the cafe into the bright afternoon, Sam felt a weight lift off his shoulders. The mysterious world of in, at, and on was no longer a secret code. It was a simple, logical system that he was finally starting to master. He realized that language wasn't a set of rules to memorize, but a tool to use. And today, he had sharpened that tool. So, you have listened to the story of two friends, and I truly hope that now in, at, and on will no longer cause you any more shivers, and that you clearly understand how to use them. Remember, language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself. Keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make those small mistakes. They are just signs that you are moving forward. Stay true to yourself, keep mastering the English language, and I wish you many new victories. Until next time.